House Bill 726.
726. Is there a second? Gentleman 22.
Second.
Thank you, gentlemen. You've heard that the motion to reconsider the vote on House Bill 726 from the gentleman District 3. The House will now have under consideration the motion to reconsider the vote. Gentleman from 3.
Mr. Speaker, my own vote was premised on as the board was being read, and then it switched on me. So I think we need to reconsider this, because I probably will switch my vote if it's going to continue this way.
Thank you, gentlemen. First debate on the motion. Hearing none. Gentleman 15.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Debate.
Gentleman has the floor to debate the motion.
I recall just the other day hearing a very eloquent argument that when you press the button, that's your vote. And if you're not paying attention, it's on you. And the gentleman next to me here was denied his opportunity to change his vote by this body. So do we have one set of rules for some people in this body and a different set of rules for other people in this body?
Lady from 33's objection is well taken. Good gentleman, 15, continue, but be a little more careful, please.
Yeah. So
you're imputing members of the body.
No, I'm just observing. So I would just say, Mr. Speaker, let's be consistent. Let's be consistent with the logic that we use and not choose different brands of logic to hope to achieve a different outcome. Thank you.
For debate on the motion, gentleman 25.
Speaking in favor of the motion,
Gentleman has the floor.
the gentleman from 3, he's perfectly within his right to request this because he did vote on the prevailing side. Whether he did it intentionally or by mistake, he's entitled to that motion. And I disagree with the argument that he's asking to change his vote because he was not.
You want to see the video
for
of
debate on
the
motion, gentleman 7.
Debate the motion.
Speaker Moyle chewing out?
It is my opinion this is completely different because this was a technical breakdown. The gentleman behind me verbally expressed his intention to change the vote before the machine was locked. His button would not work, and we all know that button isn't quick in its reaction. Because it didn't show on the board does not mean he didn't change his vote in time. It means the button wouldn't record his vote in time. Completely different.
For debate on the motion. Relate from 18.
Thank you, good speaker. I just want to put this out there. So when I do make a mistake again, because sure enough, I will make another mistake, I hope I too am given the privilege to be able to modify my vote according to it. So thanks a bunch.
For debate on the motion. Gentleman 3, hearing none, gentleman 3, care to close the debate?
Yes, briefly, Mr. Speaker, just to say that if anyone is in the prevailing party and doesn't like the result or believes that there's a mistake, they certainly should be within the rules, as I have asked here, to ask for a new vote.
Thank you, gentlemen. Debate is closed. Question is to the House reconsider its vote on House Bill 726. Clerk will unlock. What? Oh, you want me to survey? Yeah, yes vote means that the House will reconsider its vote on House Bill 726, which means we will immediately take up that vote. A no vote means that we will not reconsider the vote on House Bill 726. Clerk will unlock the machine and members code the votes. Has every member voted? Does anybody wish to change their vote? The clerk will lock the machine, record the roll. 48 ayes, 21 nay, 1 absent and excused. The majority having voted in favor of the motion to reconsider House Bill 726. The motion passes and the House will now reconsider House Bill 726. Would the gentleman from 3, would the gentleman from 3 care to open the debate on reconsidering House Bill 726? No, just a second. Should I go to 10 or go to the other? Sorry, the speaker's wrong. There is nobody who opens or closes. The question is there debate on reconsidering, is there debate on House Bill 726? Sorry, I haven't done this before. Gentleman, 25.
For clarity, this is open for debate? On the
Open for
bills?
debate
Yeah.
from anybody on the floor. The
I
gentleman,
actually
25.
did not debate. I asked a couple of questions previously, and I've just been informed since that time that there's at least $500,000 in broker's fees associated that are owing on that transaction, and that the clients, the buyers have threatened to sue already. And I just, to me, this is one of the things that we should honor our agreements. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen, for debate on the motion. Lady from 6.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker, to debate the bill.
26. Gentleman, 26.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I feel like if we're debating 726 again, shouldn't the gentleman from 14 have technically opened debate?
Good gentleman, that was where I got confused at the start because I wasn't sure if it was a gentleman from 3 or 14 that opens the debate, but they do not. Under our rules, we just commenced debate as if were still in the middle of debate on 726. So we start where we left off.
Thank you,
gentleman
Mr.
from
Speaker.
25 had not debated, and he asked for the permission, and he did debate now. And debate is still open on House Bill 726.
Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it.
Thank you, good gentleman.
I would imagine some thank yous also go to the good clerk.
My bad, I haven't been through this before either. It kind of got me off guard too. Good lady from 6.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, to debate the bill.
Good lady has the floor to debate the motion.
As most everybody on the floor knows, I worked in the legal field I still work in the legal field, so it's over 45 years. I'm not a lawyer, but I've read a lot of contracts. And when a buyer and a seller are in negotiations and a sale is pending, a sale has been accepted by this body back in, I think it was 2022 or 2021, I can't recall, but there was it was notified that they were going to sell this building. And I believe strongly that when we have a commitment and we have given that authority to those agencies, that we have to abide by the rules, by the law. And this is not only the first time we've done it, but this is in multiple times. But another side of this bill that really is troubling for me is that we say policy will not be put into our appropriation bills. This is a very big deal that we could very well see litigation for breach of contract, for not negotiating with good faith, all of those things. And it's a big concern for me. I appreciate my friends on JFAC, truly. And I go to them and I ask questions and I respect them greatly. But I'm really concerned that we are making a huge decision from not a policy committee. And if this policy needed to be put into this as intent language, this is more than intent language. This is an appropriation bill that should not say, and I quote, "The authority of the Department of Administration to dispose of state administrative facility and property at 3311 West State Street is hereby revoked." That is not intent. That is a policy that I believe should come from a policy committee. That's why this is really troubling. Everything else in the bill that the good gentleman talked about from 14, I want to support this bill, but I cannot support it with this language in it, and that's why I'm a no.
Further debate on the motion. Jump 20.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Actually, a question, if I may. From
Gentleman
gentleman
from
14.
14 yields a question.
Gentleman yields.
Gentleman yields.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Was there a purchase and sales agreement signed by both parties?
Jump 14.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good gentleman. From what I understand is that the state still has not signed. It's still sitting within the state. So no, there hasn't been.
Thank you to debate the bill.
Gentleman Friday has the floor to debate the bill.
Thank you. So there you have it. So purchase and sales agreement, in order for a brokerage to be owed a commission, both buyer and seller have to sign a purchase and sale. That was not completed. As far as, hey, we may get sued, we'll kind of get sued for anything nowadays, right? Whether you did anything or not. So according to my 23-year plus brokerage experience, you are not owed a commission unless both buyer and seller has signed, and that did not happen. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Further debate on the motion. Delay from 32.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To debate in favor of the bill?
Delay has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I won't repeat what I said yesterday about the extensive work that's gone into determining the most fiscally conservative legal approach to moving this bill. This bill came out of JFAC on March 13th. There was no sales agreement signed. And this is setting fiscal policy for the state, and therefore is perfectly appropriate in this appropriations bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, ladies. Further debate on the motion. Hearing none. Debate is closed. Question is, shall House Bill 726 pass the House? The clerk will unlock the machine and the members will cast their votes. Has every member voted? Alfieri, Burns, Wisniewski. Does any member wish to change their vote? The clerk will lock the machine and record the roll. 38 ayes, 31 nays, 1 absent and excused. Majority having voted in favor of House Bill 726. House Bill 726 has passed the House. Is there correction in title? Hearing none, the title is approved. Bill transferred to the Senate. The House will now return to the fifth order of business, report of standing committees. The House is at the fifth order of business.
March 22nd, 2024. Mr. Speaker, we are Committee on Appropriations. Report that we have had under consideration House Bill 730 and recommend that it do pass. Foreman, Chairman.
House Bill 730 will file first reading calendar. Second reading calendar, the appropriation bill. The House will now advance without objection, advance to the seventh order of business. Motions, memorials, and resolutions, House at seventh order of business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that all rules interfering with the immediate consideration of House Bill 731 now be suspended, making it possible for the immediate consideration of House Bill 731.
I need a second. The gentleman from 13 is second. You've heard the motion. It's not a debatable motion. It requires 2/3 of the body or 47 votes to pass. Question is, shall the House suspend rules on House Bill 731? Clerk will unlock the machine. Members code the rule. Suspend the rules. Has every member voted? Foreman, does any members change their vote? Gannon. Clerk will lock the machine, record the roll. 69 ayes, 1 absent and excused. Majority, more than 2/3 of the body having voted in favor of the motion passes, and the House will now have in consideration House Bill 731. Good gentleman from 24.